Hello everyone, welcome back to Kiran's English Hub. So we are continuing with the grammar part of 6th class here, and in this video we shall go through 6th class Unit 4 grammar. Okay, so we shall quickly move to the grammar here. Yeah, so first we have glossary of reading A. So this everything is glossary of reading A here. So let me go through that. First one, ruins. Okay, so that is collapsed and decayed buildings. Okay, decayed in the sense empty or left buildings where there is no one. Next, explore, to search or travel through. Okay, exploring something, exploring caves. Okay, exploring old buildings in the sense searching for something there, or just having the having the enjoyment of that scenery there. Next, crumbling. Crumbling in the sense breaking or cracking into pieces. Okay, crumbling paper in the sense just as we just crumble the paper in our hands before throwing into the dustbin, just making it into round. Okay, that is called as crumbling. Next, passage, a long narrow way through. Okay, so here passage in the sense not the passage that you have on the paper. Okay, not that passages. Okay, not that passages, they are called as paragraphs. Okay, so passage here in the sense, okay, a small, okay, a small way. Okay, in Telugu we can call it as iruku, irukudari. Okay, so that is called a small passage. Next, gag. That gag is a piece of cloth put in a person's mouth to prevent him from speaking. Okay, so usually when people kidnap, they put that some type of cloth in the mouth. Okay, so that type of cloth is called as there is no particular type of cloth, but the cloth which used to keep in mouth, whatever the cloth is. Okay, that is called as gag. Okay, just like a small piece of cloth. Next, smugglers, a person involved in goods illegally in or out of a country. Okay, so goods which are usually come into country illegally, okay, or go out of the country legally. Okay, so whoever does that type of activity is called as a smuggler. Okay, we all know it. Next, pant. Okay, panting in the sense breathe with short quick breaths. Okay, just like making breathe very fast. Okay, very speedily. Okay, for example, if your normal range of taking breath per a minute is, if it is like 50 to 60 times, then the just imagine it double. Okay, just make it taking it very much speedily. Okay, that is called as panting. Next, gang, an organized group of criminals. Okay, so we all know that. Okay, so remember this, what is the meaning of gang. Okay, so that we are going to see the same question further. Okay, so remember, an organized group of criminals. Okay, yeah. Next, we have question and answers here, so I think students as well as aspirants do not need these questions. Okay, so for students it is going to be the questions only from common notes, and for TET-DSC aspirants it is going to be only from like vocabulary, grammar part and all, so need not to worry about these question and answers. Next, we have Roman number 2 here. Write whether the following statements are true or false. Correct the false statement. Okay, so we have first we have to mark whether it is true or false. So if it is false, we have to make it into true statement. Okay, look at the first one here. The man whom the children found near the secret passage was a smuggler. Was a smuggler? No, that is false. Okay, the first one is false. That was a police officer. Next, second one, the man advised the children not to call the police. Okay, so this is also false again. Okay, uh, first he advised them not to call. Also, okay, after going back to the home, he advised them to call. So first we can simply put it as a false. Next, third one, Seema and Arun rescued the man from danger. Okay, of course it is true, right? Next, the children ran back to their grandparents' house with the man. True. Next, the children are not brave. False. They are brave children. Next, we have Roman number 3. So, tick the correct answers for the following questions. Okay. So, tick the correct answers here. First one, Seema and Arun went to Vishnupur on B, a vacation. Okay. Option is B answer is correct. B A is correct. Next, second one, at the entrance to the cave, Seema found a piece of paper. Okay, at entrance to the cave, Seema found a piece of paper. Next, here we go. Yeah, let it clear a little bit. Yeah, next we here have third question. The man Seema, and Arun helped was a police officer. Okay, so he was a police officer. Next we have a very important part here, that is vocabulary. Yeah, so Roman number one, read the following. So he was following a gang of smugglers who had caught him and tied him up. Okay, so see the letters or word which is in bold letters. Okay, the word gang is a group noun. Okay, so here it refers to an organized group of criminals. Okay, so this is a type in nouns. Okay, so you all know nouns, right? So it nouns, which is a type of noun, it is called as collective noun. Okay, so these type of words are called as collective nouns. So gang here is a collective noun. Okay, next we have some collective nouns here. Match the group nouns in column A with what they refer to in column B. So this is just simply match the following, but we on the left hand we have collective nouns, and on the right have we have their meanings. Okay, yeah, we shall simply look at that. Look at the first one, mob. So what is mob? So here we have come across gang. Okay, but we have another word for group of people. Okay, so what is that called as mob? Mob is nothing but some people gather for destructive purpose. Okay, so there are different words mentioned to people who gather at one place, but mob here specially refers to the people who gather for a destructive purpose, in the sense, they have gathered with some bad intention. Okay, to destroy or to make some strike. Okay, or to beat someone, like that. Next, so first one here goes with 5. Okay, mob, fifth one. Next, board. Okay, so what is board here? We can just simply go a number of directors of a company. Board means a number of directors of a company. Next, troop. Okay, so troop in the sense a number of artists, dancers, acrobats. Acrobats are also performers, so who does this type of gymnastics and all. So their group is also called as troop. Next, army. We have the word army here, we all know it. The number of soldiers, number of soldiers is called as army. Next, we have bench, a number of judges, a number of judges. 3. Okay, bench, 3. Number of judges is called as bench. Next, we have the word crowd here. Crowd in the sense people collected without any specific purpose. There is no specific purpose here. Mob in the sense people gathered for some destructive purpose. Okay, so here crowd in the sense people collected or gathered without any specific purpose. There is no particular purpose. Next, we have audience. Audience, a number of people listening to a concert or lecture. Audience. Next, team, a number of players is called as team. Number of cricket players, that is a team. Next, spectators. Spectators are the people, a number of people watching a match or something else. Fine. So that's all we got for this particular Roman number here, and we shall quickly move here to the another vocabulary part. Read the following. Yeah, so they particularly loved going for walks and spent hours exploring the old temple in a fort nearby. Sometimes they pretend to be the rulers of an ancient kingdom. At other times, they played hide and seek. So, what are the underlined words here? Loved, exploring, pretended, played. What are they? Just imagine. They are all what? They are all what? Verbs. Okay. Next, we have the underlined words in the above paragraph are verbs. Look at the nouns corresponding to these verbs. So we have verbs as well as nouns. So there are some words, okay, which arise from verbs and change into nouns also. Okay, so few words in our English, few verbs in our English have the noun forms, few do not. Okay, so let us see what are they. Few are given here. Verb is loved, noun is love. Pretended, pretension, pretension. Next, played, play. Very simple, right? So these are all noun forms, these are all verb forms. Supply the noun forms of the verbs underlined in the following sentences. The first one has been done for you. So verb form will be given here. We have to find out the noun form. Very easy one. Do not worry. So first one, look at the first one here. I don't know what you are thinking about. So underlined word is what? Thinking. We have to find out the noun form for the word thinking. So what would be the noun form? Thoughts. Fine. Next. We have second question here. Yeah, I saw an old man who was begging in the street. Was begging in the street. So what would be the word here? I saw an old man who was begging in the street. What would be the noun form? Yeah, come on, immediately. Yes, that's very easy. So noun form is nothing but beggar. Next, third one, right? Everybody take whether either you are using notebook or either you are using textbook. Please note that. Okay, please write there immediately. Write the answers. Okay, beggar. Next, third one. It is not possible to succeed without hard work. Succeed is verb. What is a noun? What is a noun? Success. Okay, success without hard work is not possible. Next, very good. Fourth one, you are not allowed to enter the theater without a ticket. Enter. So what would be the noun form here? Without a ticket, your entrance. Entrance. E-N-T-R-A-N-C-E. Entrance into the theater is not allowed. Next, fifth one. I have corrected all your homework. I have corrected all your homework. Corrected is underlined as verb. So what would be the noun form here? I have made all corrections in your homework. I have made all corrections in your homework. Next, Vishnumurthy knows everything. I wonder how he acquired that much what? That much. This is somewhat different. That much knowledge. Okay, KNOWLEDG, knowledge. So I wonder how he acquired that much knowledge. Next, we have an important grammar. Actually this is given very little here, but when we make separate video for direct and indirect speech, so I would explain clearly, okay, each and every part of this direct and indirect speech very easily. So for now we have to go through this particular grammar we have in the textbook. Okay, let us simply go through this. Yeah, so read the following sentences from the story An Adventure. So, children, it is time for lunch, said Granny. The actual words spoken by a person are placed within the inverted commas like this. It is called direct speech. So, simply in direct speech, you will find inverted commas. So, why those inverted commas are there? So, in that particular inverted commas, what are the words or sentence that is there? That are the words spoken by the speaker. Next, when the words of a speaker are told by another speaker, as shown below, it is called indirect speech. For example, if I say, children, it's time for lunch. Okay, so I said that. So they will be in inverted commas. But when other person says that I told something, what did I say? So I told blah blah blah, children, it's time for lunch. So if other person points to me and says whatever I said, so that would become an indirect speech. Very easy. So Granny told the children that it was time for lunch. Very easy. Okay, so now we have different types of changes of sentences here. Let us see. Notice how the verb changes and how different connectors are added. Okay, connectors here in the sense that, told that. Okay, those are all called as connectors. So here we see direct speech. Ram said to Sita, I like swimming. Okay, that is direct speech. So indirect speech is nothing but Ram told Sita that he liked swimming. Okay, so when you find two characters in a single sentence before the inverted commas like this, so you use told, second person, and that. Okay, next, the change in pronoun is based on the person of the subject and object in the direct speech. For example, see here, direct speech. Ram said to Sita, I like swimming, but Gopal likes badminton. So here we have come across two people. Okay, one is I like swimming here, so that person. Next, Gopal. Let us see. So in indirect speech, Ram told Sita that. So just like above, told Sita that he. Okay, so I in the sense here Ram. So he liked swimming, but Gopal liked badminton. Okay, Gopal liked badminton. Next, so here it is change of pronoun. Next we have change of tense. Okay, tense in the sense present, past, future tense, those are there. No, so how do we change those tense in the direct and indirect speech? Next, if the verb in the reporting clause is in the present tense, if the verb in the reporting clause, what do you mean by reporting clause? See here, says, not said, this is called as the reporting clause, is in the present tense, the word between the quotes will remain unchanged. Okay, so if this is in the present tense, then the information that is between the quotation marks will be unchanged, will not change. Okay, so here direct speech is Ram says to Sita, not said. Ram says to Sita, I like laddu. So indirect speech is Ram tells Sita as it is. Okay, in the tense did not change, only words changed here. Ram tells Sita that he likes laddu. Okay, same. I like laddu, he likes laddu. Same, both are in single tense, present tense. Okay. Next, direct speech here, second one. They will again say, say here, we want more marks. They will again say, we want more marks. Yeah, here they will again say that they want more marks as it is. Why it is as it is? Because the reporting clause here is in the present tense. So whatever the information that is between the invited quotation marks, okay, invited marks, that will be not changed. Okay, so that is the rule here. Next we shall see the second rule. Yes, if the verb in the reporting clause, if the verb in the reporting clause is in the past tense, if the verb in the reporting clause in the past tense, the verb between the quotes will also be in the past tense. Okay, so for example, if the verb here which is in past tense, if it is in past tense, then the verb in the quotation marks also will be in the past. So in the previous rule, if the verb in the reporting clause is in the present, information also will be remaining in the present. But now in this rule, if the verb is in the past, then the information in the quotation marks also will be changed into past. So direct speech here, Ram said to Sita, I like swimming. Ram told Sita that he liked swimming. Okay, so because it is in the past tense, Ram told Sita that he liked swimming. Okay, next, an exception to this past tense rule is when the reported clause is a universal truth or a scientific fact. Okay, so if the reporting clause, okay, clause in the sense here, whatever the information that is in the inverted commas, if it is in the universal truth or if it is in a scientific fact, then there is a different rule. Okay, that is called as exception. Let us see what it is. Okay, so here direct speech, Ram said wood floats on water. Wood floats, so it has become present tense here. Okay, right? So indirect speech here, Ram said that wood floats on water as it is. Okay, so that the statement won't change any tense here. Okay, as it is the same tense you will be writing in the indirect speech also. So now change the following into indirect speech or reported speech. Okay. Yes. Yeah, here we see the first one. Sindhu is my daughter, said Ramakrishna Reddy. Okay, now change it into indirect speech or reported speech. Yeah, so you can use the rules that are there above. Okay, so look at the first one. Sindhu is my daughter. What kind of rule can we apply to this sentence here? It is a universal truth. Okay, so you cannot simply change whatever that is there in the reporting clause here, reported clause. So you can simply say ramakrishna reddy said that Sindhu is my daughter. Very easy. Okay, so when the information in the quotation marks is in the universal truth format, you need not to change the information into any other tense. So you will write it as it is. Simply ramakrishna reddy said that Sindhu is my daughter. That's it. Next, second one, I will catch you in a minute, replied Seema. I will catch you in a minute, replied Seema. So, uh, the sentence is very good. We can simply change it into past tense. Okay. So, Seema replied that. Seema replied that she would catch him. She would catch him. You in the sense the boy, right? Him. Okay. Seema replied that she would catch him in a minute. Next, third one. Sham has eaten my chocolate, says Arun. Sham has eaten my chocolates, says Arun. Okay. So reported verb here is in simple present. Let us see. So how do you change it into indirect speech? So Arun says as it is. Arun says that Sham ate his chocolates. Okay, Sham ate his chocolates. Okay, simply. Next, the smugglers will be back, the man said. The smugglers will be back, the man said. Okay, yeah, change it into indirect speech. Come on. So the man said that the smugglers would be back. So will be changed as would. Okay, will be changed as would. Okay, next, Seema will say it is a wonderful adventure. Seema will say it is a wonderful adventure. Okay, so how do you change it? So Seema will say that it is a wonderful adventure. There you need not to change anything here. Okay, because it is in the future. So of course that will also be considered as the present, and according to grammar. So Seema will say that it is a wonderful adventure. That's it. You need not to change anything. Just remove the inverted commas and a comma here. Next, you have editing here. um, Read the following passage. There is an error in each sentence. Identify and edit it. Okay, so find out the errors very carefully. So one day a group of hunter, so hunter is wrong, group of hunters, okay, hunters trapped the lion. The poor lion roared to help. To is wrong. For help. The poor lion roared for help. Next, the mouse heard the cries and come there, not come there, came there. Okay, that is in the past, came there. Next, it cut the net with its sharp teeth. Okay, so is it teeth? No, it is just teeth. Okay, no s. Next, the lion came out, but they became good friends. Not but here, that is and. Okay, so and they become good friends. So here you have writing exercise and all that you can do on your own. Next, this everything is not needed. Study skills you have to read by that your own. Listening and speaking also you have to do. Next, after the poem we have some rhyming words here. So find out the rhyming words from the poem. One is done for you. Frown, ground, near, dear. Okay, so that trams, rams, so those type of rhyming words are there in the poem. Please find out that. So here you have project also. Collect an adventurous story and present it to the class. Display on storyboard. This does not come under grammar. Next, finally you have glossary here of reading C. Ballad, a narrative song or poem of a popular origin. Next, comrade, companion, fellow or associate. Summoned, asked to come. Okay, summons, usually we called for the court attendance, we called as summons. Okay, so that is called asking for someone to come. Next, scarf, a garment worn around the head or neck or shoulder. Okay, scarf that has become so much famous nowadays. So that's it for this unit. We have a very little bit of grammar in this unit. So you need not to worry, so direct and indirect speech has been a little bit fast, I think so, and it is only little bit is there in the textbook. So when I make the videos, separate videos on the direct and indirect speech grammar topic, I would cover all the different types of grammar topics, grammar types that are there in direct and indirect speech. So that's it for this video, in this video. And before leaving the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you will get all the notifications when I upload the new videos. Fine, so we shall see you in the next video with unit 5 grammar part. If you want to go through all the textbook explanations of all the lessons and all, you can just simply go through my playlist. There you will find all the English subject explanations from class 6 to class 10. So see you all in the next video. Until then, God bless you. Take care.